Hello and welcome. Today we're going to continue where we left off last time in Terraformers. Where previously we were on the red path. This time I think it is time to attempt the green path, which is get 140 prestige of life. And to get the highest achievement difficulty on that level, we need to do it in 65 turns. In we go. Balanced development growth. I think the answer here is growth for what we're doing. We got a titanium find, we got a water find early on, so I think we're off to a pretty good start with that combo. Culture. Could do culture. I'm thinking no in the culture. Farming. For 3 nitrates, get an extra 1. That would have been a good one to get last time. It might be culture we go with. Although, well, no, that would just be food. It'd be 5 food whenever we don't explore. Yeah, no, I think we're going culture. Flop into our city. We got a 4 and we got a 3. I think we're going to do the city in the 3. Do the farm in the 4. Greenhouse. Down. We can also go ahead and put soil factory right next to it. We'll be looking for ways to expand the farm. We're then going to also go ahead and go explore you. Next turn, we'll have the hab module down, which allows us to grab the titanium deposit. Okay. Nitrates for more food? That makes sense. Oh no, it's going to take more than that, because we're getting 2 a turn. Like, it'll be pretty quick, but it's not as quick as I just advertised. Sorry. Some more water. Another hab module or greenhouse farm. I think we're going to greenhouse farm. Find the tritium generator. 1 water short. Putting the farm down. There's a trade route, so we trade for something. Bus station. Got some food, so we'll have the first hab down in 2 turns, giving us our expand to grab the titanium mine. And we have... What do I want to export for what? Probably right now titanium. Could do titanium for water. That'll us put the greenhouse farm up next turn. There we go, we got some power coming in. Okay, that's an option. Set that up as a city. We got 3 mines next door. Next turn, we'll have the food for the hab module. Get the exploration satellite. Space elevator would be a run straight for titanium, which isn't the worst of choices. So I'm thinking, because we're doing terraforming, the weather one would be pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with the trade route. It'll help us get stuff, help us balance any imbalances we have. And we're likely to have some. I'm 1 titanium short. Obviously, that's what we should trade for, so we can set the mine up next turn. Do you want the power with the tritium thermal generator or the bus station? For the expanse. We'll do the generator. We'll probably end up with the bus station real quick. As well. Lava tube and the rubber museum. We will take the rubber museum because some source of science is not going to be bad. And there's our mine. Still going to want the titanium in the titanium junction, I think. Big enough nitrates, we can put the super farm down for more food. What do I want? No, we want tritium, so we can get the water mine quicker. Mercury for more tritium. Cell gates. We'll do mercury for more tritium. Okay, we'll make that the choice. Nope. Good import of food. I'll accelerate getting the food going quick. Support rising. Or support expectations rising. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a really good mine. That one. Got 3 tritium. Okay, so that allows us to get the bus station down. So we'll have to take the water right now. Could put down one more, but we don't have the thing to put in it yet, so we'll hold on to it. So we can figure out where we want it. If it's something that benefits from high, we'll put it high. Doesn't, we'll put it there. We'll do that one. We got a hab to put down. We're going to put that one down. Probably the water there. Yeah. Rich soils. It's making this lava tube a potentially interesting place. So that's food, water. Much the same as the food, water for the one down here. Oh, we just got a one-off supply of titanium there. That's cool. Oh, I need to bring more people on, or which we're going to do. We're going to put the hab module in. So we put the hab module in, we put the rover in. That gets some science, that gets some support. And then in Mega Project, we are going to be looking for titanium to get this set up. No. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, we got food. So now I'm just short 3 water, 1 turn of food. So technically that'll be 2 water. Might be able to find 2 water by exploring something next turn. And we can get this place set up. And then we're going to be trying to get population in there to grab the nearby mines. New leader. Culture is out. Either healthcare is in. +1 support for every 2 new mines. Here's you need. Okay. We're thinking about getting a lot of mines, so that's not too bad. +2 support per turn for every treatment center built anywhere on the planet. Treatment center, okay. Receive 2 treatment centers, which cost 4 each. Increase the city's radiation protection by 2. Okay, that's a interesting comment. We only get 1 of those, but we get 2. This is worth 2 support for every 1 of these we've got. Or we can go politics. We'll do healthcare. I think the tubers make sense. Increase radiation protection. And then when we get the next city, put the other one in there, and then that'll be a good time to put the barber building somewhere. Barbadier building somewhere, yeah. Pierre Barbadier, okay. We don't need the expanse of putting the robots down. That probably wants to be where we're going to. So that's probably that city expand, yeah. So we really do want 1 more water. So let's actually turn you off so I can import that water for this turn. Oops, and didn't need to do that again. Put you down. Grab 1 of you. Put you down. Delivery drones. That gives us an expand. We can use to grab silicate. Silicates are tritium. Don't actually need silicates. That's what we expect exporting right away. So we'll do tritium first. Then we have the nitrates. So put you down. 2 more food. Oh, 1, we have more people. Or robots. Yeah, I can work with that. Just can't work with it right this moment. Landing pad. Explore that location, go up the titanium, get the nitrates, got a find of water. Ooh. Okay. We're not going to rush to make use of that, but if I can get 25 food, we can set up in the lava tube over here. Or I could put the public baths down. We'll see. Here's the life. Heat. Atmosphere. Heat's going to be the easier of the two to put down. We should get it put down like ASAP. We're looking for science. This is another launch route. Let's accelerate getting that built. I'll up it from 4 turns to 2 turns. 2 power for 2 power, so... Oh, and an extra 10. Cool. Large into power there. Pretty sure this is going to be that spot. Maybe a debate where the next one is going to be, but that one's probably going to be there. We don't have a rover to optimize. Entertainment will work. Oh, and I need more people. I need to get more people, which probably actually means the robots. So where can I look for robots? 2 gets us 2 titanium. We can find 3 more titanium with robots down. The large return is likely to give us decent amounts. 6. Mineral cave with 2 titanium yield. Cool. So that means I can come in, put the robots in the entertainment district. Put the tubers down. And we should still have enough next turn to put another city down, which we can put in the lava tubes. Yeah. The launch capacity wouldn't be bad. We'll go lab instead. You only got one place for you to go. You gotta go to Mercury, so get us those tritium. No, I'm not desperate for titanium right now, so we can start on that. Well, as we get expands, we're going to be desperate for it, but we're good for the moment. I don't really have the power to drop the city center where I want. I can drop it where I don't want, which will be acceptable. We'll have to take a happiness penalty when we move it. Yeah, because I probably want it like there. Or there. Some version of adjacency going off of there. We'll see. It's telling me I can rover, but there's no places I can rover where it's actually worth 1 power, so. Giving us the space colony. 25 food, 10 water shipped to space. That's, especially because it's come with some titanium deposits and some nice space anomalies. That would be tempting. Yeah, let's actually start that founding. We can work with that, I think. Well, we're not going to work on it right now, but we can start working on it. The house is the one we're going to grab there. Here we go. He has a training deposit in there. I'm not too interested in that. I need to overwrite one. That would be fine to overwrite. Now this time I actually have the power to explore. Okay. Resonance. Household Robot Dispatch Center. We'd have to have a lot of robots for that to be worth it. Yeah, I'm not enthused with any of these choices. I don't really got the power for you. Don't got the titanium for you. Don't have the silicates for you, so we'll take the science. Geothermal spot, so we can figure out a way to get a good city over to access that. That'd be a good place. Okay. Huge asteroid. I don't need that many nitrates, and that's a lot of resources I do need, so no, we're gonna let it pass. Jupiter's atmosphere. We are gonna need atmosphere to place animals at some point, but it's maybe not the best way to get it. Nitrates. Support. Robot hub. The extra projects would come over with this pretty well, but we needed 4 to really make it play off. We're a little bit desperate on science for that, science for this, so maybe skip on that for the moment. Grab the report. Okay, so good thing the sandstorm when this hit this place didn't do any damage. Could put the robots here. Then we have 3 robots. Even got the food and the water for the igloo. That gives us a bunch of possible expands. We got lots of silicates and stuff we can bring in. Okay. Okay, so we know it's going to be silicates, silicates, because those are all the... doesn't cost any support. The question comes down, do I want the water or the nitrates or more silicates? Probably not more silicates, probably the nitrates or the water. And for the explorer, I can explore water for 2, or the silicates for 2. Probably actually looking for titanium if we can get it. Yeah, but that would be coming out of the place where we were taking the support hit because we were driving through the sandstorm. Okay, let's do the silicates first. Oh, and this time it hurts it. Okay, well, we'll pay the 2 science to clear the damage. Oh, different one it hurts, but yeah, hurts it this time. Almost there's our house option. Maybe not the house option I want, but it's the house option I'm getting. Oh, well, I was about to say next turn, but no, it'd be the turn after next, so we're spending 1 on the space hab here. Which I think is going to go out to Mercury. Yeah, those mercurial solar panels. We've got a pretty good place to put them. May not have the silica yet for them, but we got a good place to put them. New leader. Healthcare is out. Either robots is in. +1 power for every 4 new power. Ooh, that's real tempting. Drone hub. This isn't exactly a cheap one. Well, it says construct. Well, maybe it is a cheap one, because maybe... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that costs the 2 power, the 2 titanium, or if it's... I think this is a card that can be pulled every once in a while that is 2/2, but... Or innovate. 3 more projects, gain 4 science, or oratory. No, I think we're gonna go robotics. Space farm, we're gonna pass on space farm. If I had the tritium thing going, we'd definitely do space farm. 1 nitrates for 3 people in the city. Sure. Label you... I'm not too enthused with Titan right now. Not that desperate for nitrates. Mercurial solar panels. Wait 2 turns and get 2 a turn. Or now play for 1 a silicate. The goal is to get to 30. So it'll be 4 turns with a 2-turn delay, so it'll be 6 turns. The other one will be 8, so it is technically faster to wait, but we're going to get from doing something like a prospecting tour like here, which provided 4. Oh, I don't have the power. Okay, so I can't set either up because I didn't save enough power. Whoops. We'll start on you. I'll have to save up some power. $20 support for everything or double resource production. We'll do double resource production. Which one's gonna get down and not have it be very wasteful? Let's grab the robot hub, and we can go ahead and put down Robot Ingenuity Center. Okay, so it is free. The building just happens to cost 2 too. So if you get it damaged, it's 2 to replace it. Okay. Plus 1 support for every 2 new mines you construct. Okay, that's what kicked in. I heard something kicking in and like, okay, what did I do? Wasn't a bad thing, it was just a thing. I did a thing. Okay. We've got no space. I could go ahead and drop the drone hub here. Oh, innovate, I need to have the ability to research something. It doesn't want to just give us choices. Science. Yeah, I'll just drop a robot here. Cycle turn. Science from space. Or extra projects. Let's play innovate here. Let's give them us choices. People. People is probably what I want, yeah. And we can go ahead and play that. Not that we were necessarily desperate for more people, but definitely see the usage there. Do I want that to be sand guided tours? Or do I want that to be a launch capacity? I think I do want that to be a launch capacity. Or if I didn't want to override it, I could go here. I think it's close to the geothermal, yeah. What's the geothermal? 12 titanium. Okay, so we're pretty hungry for some titanium. You're 1 nitrate for 3 people. So you provide 1 nitrate. We don't have a place to put you. If we had the power here would work, it would give us 3. The 3 people here would provide 1. At some point we're probably going to go up to 4, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm real hungry for titanium. In science. Titanium in science. Science for the bacteria spreader. We're working on the silicates. Get the gamble on the plant spreader or grab. Yeah, we'll gamble on the plant spreader. Gotta get something out of the hand to keep the space for it. Okay, let's opt to innovate, gives us more choices. I'm kind of planning on still taking the exploration satellites, but that gives more science. We are working towards getting the bacteria spreader, so the 4 extra science helps there. If I do you on a silicates location, we'll have the 30 silicates right now. So we'll do that. There we go. Found more food. That's good. Carry solar panels down. Bunch of power. There's even enough power to get us more power. Which is always a nice combo. We don't have enough for the nitrates. We'll have that next turn. Yeah. Advanced research. New scientific fields. Whenever you increase the amount of products you research, you gain science equal to that. Or to titanium when constructing a city building. If that wasn't 40 science up front, we'd go with that. Load balancing plant's looking tempting there, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm being very bound by what I can do, and not necessarily by what I want to do. I think it's spaceport, unless we pull something better with the innovation. Yeah, spaceport. Actually, that's an option. We've got a place where we can move that too. That's obviously the spot where I want it, which is what I was thinking about overwriting it. Like that being inactive for 4 turns, just to keep it. Give us more routes. Plant silicate to get that going. Okay. And then we can get that down for the nitrate coming in. Not that we're desperate for nitrates, but... yeah. Get another exploration satellite. So if you have a city with basically no one in it, this provides a lot of support. Peace and quiet of rural life, away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play that. Might go exploration satellites, because exploring to find the stuff I need is useful. Oh, and I took my choice, so I don't get the science this turn. Whoops. Don't get the extra science this turn. Do I want to undo that? Yeah, I can undo that easily, so we get that back. We then push this button, which gives us the science. I look at the extra choices, go, I can pass the extra choices and still pick what I picked. There we go. And if we do that again, next turn we'll have enough to get the bacteria spreader down. Better farm. I'm leaning towards the better farm as the option here, yeah. Or the people. Good to the people there. Give us another expand. We'd still be pretty titanium bound, is the problem. Just be able to play that right away. Whereas the farm is more food. We'll grab the farm. Definitely got a place where I can put the farm. I can just upgrade one of the old farms. Yeah. Yeah, probably Robot Hub here. I did take that one instead of going the Explorer route because I wanted to do a manual Explorer. How to pay off a tritium, okay. We're gonna put the bacteria spreader there. Get our first bacteria out. This is only getting us 2 prestige. We need 140 prestige, so this is a start. Oh, and it is per life form, so this is the 2 prestige we're gonna get off from it, regardless of how many of these we put down. So we just want to put 1 of each life form down. one titanium away from getting the really large silicates going. Now have an extra trader. No, that's next turn I'll have an extra trader. Okay. Pass on that. Probably gonna have to pass on you. Grab the extra choices. We do in a way have the food to make the skyscraper available. Yeah, so we'll grab the skyscraper. And I do actually have a bunch of power, so we can do, say, something like that. We're gonna move you. Skyscraper up. It's giving us the expands we need to get up to the rich soil, which we could install for the nitrates. Nothing interesting in those plants. Could start sweeping around for the titanium mine. That would help with the titanium. That wouldn't be too hard. Yeah, we'll hold off down here. We're definitely going to put the load balancing one down here. Because we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... No, 3, 6 power, or 6 mines down here. Plus a geothermal. Just we need all the titanium to build it. We have future grandiose plans. I just need to be able to implement the future grandiose plans. At least in the short term, the nitrates are going to be good, so we'll grab the nitrates. And we have an extra trade route. So that's the last of the water being shipped. Could go more food to accelerate the space colony. The moon colony. New leader time. Robotics is out. Motivation or urban planning coming in. Also landmark upgrades. Select a city, reduce the negative support from land expansion distance by 1. Okay. Leaning towards motivation here. That one's not a bad choice if we can get the atmosphere going. And we're going to have to get the atmosphere going at some point. I'm going to do unity of the land on you. So first, we'll go ahead and grab the expanse. We know it affects them. So that one still cost 1, but the rest are all down to 0, which is great to see. Still a lot of titanium to get them all set up. You'll be done in 2, you'll be done in 3. Got no spare trade routes to import titanium. That's kind of what we're being bottlenecked by right now. I surprisingly have a lot of power. Marsha insect farm. Probably to the observatory. And then let's grab the landing pad here. We know we're going to expand to there. Plop the landing pad down. That grants us one more route. Export water, export titanium, or nitrates, get titanium coming in. So we got 3 different wonders. You're just water and oxygen, which you don't have. Your titanium, we probably do want to get you so we can do more trade routes. You need 1 atmosphere, which we don't have. Okay, so we can't get any of our mega projects down yet. Trash you. Dark bacteria, or don't have the water for the animal spreader, so we'll do the dark bacteria. Photosynthetic animal GMO. This is oxygen requirement by 1. Recharge duration is 15. Plus 1 power per life form in the climate zone. So if we can find... Well, we already have 1 life form in here, so that's not a bad thing. We don't have any oxygen yet, and we don't have any coming in, so you're probably what we're going to play. I'm going to play you. Probably there. Near the rock. These are... Well, these are titanium mines, so there's an argument to spend titanium to get titanium. That makes a lot of sense. And obviously up here it just needs to be big enough that we can get all the buildings down. It's a pretty small place. It's only 9 big. We have 5 building slots. We get 9 with 1 more person up there. So we just drag 1 more person up there. Doesn't even need to be human to get all the building slots. Probably, if it doesn't need to be human, it probably shouldn't be human. Can I find titanium with this? Find titanium, we can get a titanium mine going. And I do not see a titanium mine. Titanium is apparently not an option. We're gonna get more next turn. Can I find silicates with this? Maybe. Rocky Plain? Okay, that works. We can play you there. We can play you. You're not a high area, so you're not going to get the +1 science, but some support. It's not bad. Gets us out of the hand. We can always move it later to a high area to get the high area bonus. Then the land on you. Doesn't make a big difference. Well, this area is going to continue to expand, so it's going to, in the long run, make a difference. And we have more trade routes. 3 more trade routes. You're going to complete. We don't have the silicate. Well, I've got the science. I want to do the science option. So it's probably just export and import something else. So it's probably like export food, import titanium. Yeah. Spaceport. Enable you for the expand. Well, that's enough. Titanium that we can come up to Demo City here. City mine, city mine. Yeah. And then we do still have stuff to do that, so we can get that going. That's going to be turns where that's done, but I think we can work with that balance. Still could use titanium, but we're going to have to probably roll without it because we don't think we really know where any is. Grab a little bit extra power. You're the only one with an expand, but it would probably just be a spaceport, which wants to be next to a mine anyway. So probably overriding one of the launch pads is the way to go. Because that's the only one we can... Oh, we can play the farm as well. Yeah, I think we're going to overwrite the... It's only going to be +1 trader, and export a tritium for free. Which we'll start doing. Really turn up that titanium rate. Saturn IO or Europa. We're gonna need to get some water. So getting Europa going, it's not the longest of shots. Do you want to eat in the soil factory, or would the think tank be useful? I don't think I put a farm. Yeah, no, I think the think tank's the way to go. And again, we got the power, we got the tritium, so I think again overwrite and import export, so we can get in the free nitrate export. Okay. Robots or people? Well, there's an argument for robots and people, but we gotta pick one for the first play. Because if we can expand such that we can get over to the mineral cave here. That's 2 more titanium. Titanium is one of the big bottlenecks we have. And next turn we'll have the nitrates for the plant spreader. Don't think we're going to be wet enough to play the plant spreader, which is a different problem. Yeah, I think we're going to put the Android hub down. That'll give us the expands. We still need we'll need the titanium from the next turn to get the mine going. Oh, let's put a... Oh, well, this really wants to be next to itself, doesn't it? It's only a +2 otherwise. It's still free, so we'll put it down and get the bonus. Oh, now we're in danger zone of really quickly losing. Okay. Plant spreader, but I don't think we can get the plant down yet. We need some rainfall. Would extract that ocean. Do I go for water or do I go for rapid extraction of oceans? So there's 10, 20. Be 10 short. Wouldn't have the power for the third one anyway, so we'll hold off a turn. Maybe I can locate some more usable water like down here. So if I think that's the solution. Okay, so I need a expand. Here. Probably needs to come from robots. Because I've got the maximum... Oh no, there isn't a maximum on the number of expands from people or robots. It's the number of buildings that's got a maximum. That makes sense. In which case I could go for the think tank. The science bonus. Actually, I probably want that in space. So we'll do the homesteading down here. Okay, then I can extract for water. Extract to ocean, extract to ocean. Extract to ocean, get a level 1 ocean. And now, put tundra somewhere. Demos. Put think tank condominium down. I think I'm going to spend power on, or send science on more choices. We don't get to pick any more this turn, but that'll give us some more choices next time. Food out, titanium in. We got a bunch of mines to set up. I'm going to quit the dome garden somewhere. It wouldn't be a bad idea to say set up here, I suppose. For a little bit more support. Doesn't make a big difference, but it makes a little bit of difference. Tritium for more oceans. Or we could start on that colony. Either the Titan or the Europa colony. Only get one choice. You're probably a bigger one. Let's start on you. Yep. So that'll build in 3 turns. You'll be done in 4. We're not expected to be in the game anymore at 4. That's a different problem. Of course, once you claim a thing, you can't unclaim it, even if you don't need it anymore. Yeah, I can't explore, so we'll go ahead and cycle the turn. Some more choices. Red's 20 support a turn. 5 more support a turn if there's at least one adjacent empty building slot. Martian Festival Grounds. 45 water is a lot of water. It's very powerful. Hyperloop. Again, a lot of power, a lot of science. University isn't too bad. Science purchase and science building, but that's all the silicates. Got all the expensive buildings right now, which isn't quite what I need. I need cheap things so we can actually do things. Spa Resort. 2 more comfort of living. How many people do we have living here that benefit from the comfort? 4, so it'd actually be 8 more support. Is that worth not having the power? There's only 2 water for that. That's... Sure. That's helping us not lose quickly. It's not enough to not lose. It's kind of the predicament we're in right now. Okay, now I have the titanium for the space elevator. Let's go for that then. I think the capital over here, the food, is the best place for that. Gave us 2 more routes. Also gave us another titanium output and another water output for free. I don't think we're going to make use of either of those, but that's good to know that we have them. Could go ahead and accelerate you 1 more turn. Makes sense for at least 1 turn. And then we have the power for exploration, so we should do that. And research a project. What do I want the most? The science, probably. Fur-coated animal, GMO, +5 support per life form in the zone. 23 science to build, which is a little high. Space hat, yeah, I think it's... We don't have the ability to launch that right now. You're a lot of expansers. Actually, probably going to make everyone grumpier. You double the atmosphere rate, you double the heat rate. You're not fast enough to help us quickly enough, so we'll go with that option. Okay, you're done, you're done. So I suppose it should be that one next. I can go ahead and put the GMO in. That goes 3 more support. I don't think we've found the black sand yet, so we don't got a free clear of that effect. Here's the other one. Okay, it's got a couple different places where the CO2 ice cap. Oh, that's the one I saw earlier. CO2 ice cap is. Oh, because I pulled out the water, we're not actually going to go up to 6, we're only going to go up to 5. So let's get that nitrate. You're 4, you're 3. I suppose the one way to find out if I found the black sand is when you go see the ice glacier. And no, we're definitely not dropping nukes to do it, because that's going to piss people off. You a comfort? You are a comfort. Could clear one of those, put a robot hub in. Yeah, we'll do that. Should give us 2 more expands. So it gives us 4 more expands, but we'll go ahead and grab you. Viewpoint tower. Grab you. Guided tours. I mean, similar up here, I suppose. No, maybe not as strong up there. Okay. Okay, before I let this go too long, this might be a run we lose. We're definitely running real close to it. So the next part might be a bit short, but if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break between parts to sip a little bit of tea, but otherwise we'll get right back to recording. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.